Hey Rev, why haven't you been uploading? Is it 'cause you're lazy? Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? Rev22360 here, and I'm too poor to get a Switch, so I got the 2DS XL, which was the next best thing. When Nintendo first announced it, admittedly, I was pretty excited. Not only did the system look gorgeous, but it was also a cheaper alternative to the new 3DS. Plus, I needed an upgrade since my 3DS has definitely been through some stuff and it doesn't function like it used to. So I went out and bought it. First thing I have to say right off the bat is, please stop comparing the system to the Switch. The 3DS is a 7th gen system. It came out in 2011. The Switch is a 9th gen console that came out just a few months ago. They're not the same. They don't match. One has two screens, the other has better graphics. One has 3D, the other is a console handheld hybrid. No one should compare the two. Also, the 2DS is half the price of the Switch and already has an established library. And the Switch just came out. Anyways, enough rambling on that point. Here's the system itself. The main things that stick out are that the shoulder buttons are much better designed, the speakers are at the bottom of the system for some reason, and the stylus is really small. Also, there's a flap that protects the game card slot and the micro SD card slot. Let's tackle each one at a time. The shoulder buttons feel really great and respond very well. They feel like they'd be much more sturdier than the old model's corner button design. Like, everyone drops their 3DS. Like, a lot. And the shoulder buttons are super susceptible to break when you drop your DS. So, at least the design kinda tries to cushion the blow. Next, the speakers are at the bottom. Personally, it does feel really weird. The sound now goes towards your belly instead of going to your face, which leaves the sound kind of faded, like it's coming from afar. I guess this really only matters if you're playing a rhythm game, but in that event, I'm usually plugging in some headphones anyways to get the full experience. Third, the stylus is really short. Like, it's really short, like only like 3 inches or something. I personally don't find this much of a problem as I use the stylus that came with my 3DS carrying case. Like, it's a behemoth, yeah, but at least now I'm less likely to lose it, and also it fits better in my hand. Side note though, the stylus actually clicks into the system really well, so props to them on doing that. Not only do you not have to use screwdrivers to change your micro SD anymore, it, with your game cards, are now safely stored in an area where nothing can pop out unless you let it. Now your game cards won't pop out if you're playing Rhythm Heaven or something. A few other notes about the 2DS is that the screen is super reflective, almost like a mirror in fact, which some may not be fans of that. The volume slider is really great to handle. It will only move if you move it, and that's helpful. Sometimes I'll play on my 3DS XL and suddenly the volume will be turned all the way to max, or suddenly it just goes all the way quiet. And this system can play all DS, DSi, 3DS, and new 3DS games, just with no 3D functionality. I personally don't find this an issue, but I don't know how you may feel about that, so, you know. Also, there's extra processing power in the system as well as an NFC reader in the touchscreen so you can scan your ambios. Now, who would I recommend this system to? Well, if you have an old 3DS that you just don't think works anymore, or if it just flat out just broken, like you just threw it down a flight of stairs, then you should probably go with this system. Not only does it provide the experience that the new 3DS does, it's also A, cheaper, and B, just takes out some things that you might not be interested in, namely 3D. And also, if you just plain have never had a 3DS in your life, like, first off, who are you? I want to meet you and just kind of throw stones at you, because how do you live? And secondly, just go with this system too. It's a cheaper alternative to play everything that the system has to offer, as well as the DS, of course. And yeah, that was my review. Thank you guys for watching, have a great day, and bye. like it's really short, like only like 3 inches or something. Like something else I know.